Fun Blaster. රුපියල් 297ක් විතරයි. අදම ඇක්ටිවේට් කරගන්න. වාසිදායක මොබයිල් ප්ලෑන් ලබා දෙන ශ්‍රී ලංකාවේ අංක 1 ජාලය. ඩයලොග්.
මේ අපේ ගෙදර කට්ටිය. අම්මා YouTube රෙසිපියට කෑම හදනකොට තාත්තා යෝගා එක්ස්පර්ට් වෙන්න හදනවා. මලයා දැන් FB එකේ ට්‍රෙන්ඩින් ෆොටෝග්‍රැෆර්. රට ඉන්නේ නැන්දා එක්ක ආච්චිය WhatsApp කෝල්මයි. මමයි බව්වයි දැන් Insta එකේ ස්ටාර්ස්ලා. ගෙදර හැමෝටම ඕනේ YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, Viber ඔක්කොම එකතු කරපු එක ප්ලෑන් එකක් තියනවාද?
ඔව්, හඳුන්වා දෙන Dialog Home Broadband Home Social Plan එක. GB 40ක් මාසෙටම රුපියල් 575යි. සති දෙකක් ගානේ ගෙවන්න ඕනේ නම් GB 20ක් රුපියල් 310යි. අදම ඇක්ටිවේට් කරගන්න. සුපිරි අධිවේගී Dialog Home Broadband.
Wherever you are, wherever life takes you, we are here to close the distance, connecting you across the island with the latest in global technology, bringing unmatched coverage and connectivity with the best in care. Because you are our number one priority. Today, our relentless dedication to you has elevated us to become the number one in Sri Lanka. Dialog, the future today.
TikTok, Insta, fun එක අරගෙන trending video කරන්න. Views, like, share කරන හැමෝටම තව challenge කරන්න. Video බලන්න, trend එක හදන්න, challenge කරලා fun max කරලා star කෙනෙක් වෙන්නම ඕනේ නම් ඔයත් Fun Blaster activate කරන්න. අලුත්ම TikTok සහ Insta Dialog Fun Blaster මාසෙටම රුපියල් 297ක් විතරයි. අදම activate කරගන්න. වාසිදායක මොබයිල් ප්ලෑන් ලබා දෙන ශ්‍රී ලංකාවේ අංක 1 ජාලය. Dialog.
මේ අපේ ගෙදර කට්ටිය. අම්මා YouTube රෙසිපියට කෑම හදනකොට තාත්තා යෝගා එක්ස්පර්ට් වෙන්න හදනවා. මලයා දැන් FB එකේ ට්‍රෙන්ඩින් ෆොටෝග්‍රැෆර්. රට ඉන්නේ නැන්දා එක්ක ආච්චිය WhatsApp කෝල්මයි. මමයි බව්වයි දැන් Insta එකේ ස්ටාර්ස්ලා. ගෙදර හැමෝටම ඕනේ YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, Viber ඔක්කොම එකතු කරපු එක ප්ලෑන් එකක් තියනවාද?
ඔව්, හඳුන්වා දෙන Dialog Home Broadband Home Social Plan එක. GB 40ක් මාසෙටම රුපියල් 575යි. සති දෙකක් ගානේ ගෙවන්න ඕනේ නම් GB 20ක් රුපියල් 310යි. අදම ඇක්ටිවේට් කරගන්න. සුපිරි අධිවේගී Dialog Home Broadband.
Wherever you are, wherever life takes you, we are here to close the distance, connecting you across the island with the latest in global technology, bringing unmatched coverage and connectivity with the best in care. Because you are our number one priority. Today, our relentless dedication to you has elevated us to become the number one in Sri Lanka. Dialog, the future.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Sri Lanka Esports National qualifiers. And we are joining us live for the Counter-Strike Global Offensive Grand Finals. We have ZeGG taking on Maximum Esports Revolutionary Gamers in this best of 3 series, and it's going to be an interesting one. Just before we do get into the game itself, a massive shout out to Dialog for sponsoring the entire event. They have been a company that has helped grow esports in the country for the longest of time. I think 10 years running now. They have partnered up with Gamer.LK, who is a strategic partner, as well as a massive shout out to Gamer.LK also, because they have been the pioneers of esports in the country for the last 16 years. just yesterday they celebrated their 16th year anniversary as well. So they have been doing a lot of work in terms of developing esports in the country. It is now a recognized sport in the country as well. So massive shout out to them. We do have multiple titles throughout the entire day. We have a couple of single player titles as well as multiplayer titles like CSGO as well as League of Legends. And then we do have a bunch of single player titles coming your way as well. So make sure that you are tuned in throughout the entire day to the entire stream to keep up to date with what is happening and who is going to be qualifying as your national players for this year in the country. Mind you, last year we did have national colors as well for all these sports athletes who did represent the country, so it's a massive thing. We do see esports developing and going forward in a very aggressive way, and it is the fastest growing sport in the country as well. And with that, we should have the game ready and we should be able to get into the grand finals very, very shortly. If I'm not mistaken, the first map is going to be on Mirage. It's a very standard map. It's a map that all of you all know. And the majority of these players who are taking part as well, if you do take a look at the rosters, you would see that these are names that you have seen in CSGO as well as Valorant. They have been switching around in terms of games, so they are very talented athletes in the country. They have been able to switch between the games as well, and they have been performing really well within the region also. So we did have the qualifiers for PUBG recently as well, so we did have ISSL from Nubians being the champions for the PUBG Mobile National Qualifiers. Today we will be crowning for CSGO, League of Legends, as well as Dota 2 if I'm not mistaken. So we do have a lot of titles and a lot of fun coming your way throughout the entire day. And you will get to see who you are going to be supporting throughout the entire year for whatever titles that you're interested in, whether it's CSGO, League of Legends, Dota 2 or PUBG Mobile, whatever titles that you do play. And with that, we do have the game starting up just into the knife round to start things off to decide the sides. And yeah, just to start things off, like I said, it is going to be in Mirage, and we are just meeting in the lobby for the initial duel. A couple of kills going down already, and Revolution Gamers seems to be ahead, and they do win the first round. And now into the, so yeah, getting back into the squads here. From the side of ZeGG, we have BenJ, ChromnZ, Hyper, we have Dodomeister, ROACH, Defiance, and Watson. So these are names that you have seen. These are names from the previous year as well from the national squad. And then on the side of RG or Revolutionary Gamers, we have zIppA, Maya, Heroraz, Mask, Moba, and Hotaaa playing. And so right off the bat, just started things off here. Obviously the first round going, by the way, in favor of ZeGG right now. Some really good shots being sprayed down, and ZeGG does get the second round in the bag as well. It's a 2-0 to start things off. We do have another buy coming off. Just looking at the eco, checking out what weapons they are going to buy right now. Again, the push is coming from A-Rams by the looks of it. One player is going towards Palace. Initial shots are being whiffed there by ChromnZ. Does get one. The trade is going to be there. So I have been told that this is the warm-up and not the actual game. Just waiting on the game to start after the knife round here. Just getting their bearings to start things off before they do get into the actual game. It's a bit of warm-up happening between the two teams. So yeah, we did see the knife round going in favor of RG there. We are just waiting on the players to be ready up before we do get into the actual game. But like I was actually saying, majority of these players are coming in from CSGO, and they got into Valorant, so they are playing multiple titles, but they do seem to be proficient in both the titles, and especially the side from both these sides, RG and ZeGG both. We did see majority of these players from ZeGG in the national squad last year round, and this year round they are back again into the grand finals here to fight for that spot in the national squad. And of course the national squad is sponsored by Dialog, so massive shout out for them for partnering up with Gamer.LK as well as the Sri Lanka Esports Association to make sure that these national players do have a sponsor behind them to take them forward in their esports careers. And of course, being one of the fastest growing sports which has been recognized by Dialog as well, they are all hands on deck to make sure that this is, they do give the opportunity to all the players who are out there to pursue their career as an esports athletes. And again, we mind you, this is a best of 3 matchup. We do have a couple of maps. If I'm not mistaken, we have Mirage and Nuke as our second map, if I'm not mistaken. I think we are about to get into the game. Just checking out things here. I think this is the live game right now. So yeah, starting things off, we do have RG on the terrorist side as well as ZeGG on the counter-terrorist side. The initial push is going to be towards back alley here by the looks of it. No one really pushing into A side. Looks to be a B hit. No one really spotting anything out right now. We have one of the players walking in through catwalk. Might have an initial engagement here. Coming in through apartments, they do spot out one, trying to push forward. No real trades being done, a little bit of tag damage here and there, but we do have the first player going down. That was Hyper being taken out. Really good shots coming out there. They're looking for more. ChromnZ and BenJ, the last two surviving in a 2 versus 3 right now. Bit of a tough situation still in apartments. ChromnZ coming through, and the bomb has been planted all the way in A site here. Mind you, they do take another here. A good kill there. That's ChromnZ going down. BenJ left in a 1v3. A tough situation to be in, and BenJ goes down and RG takes round number 1. A bit of a fake push towards the B side with the plant going on at A side. Good trades coming out from RG to start things off. I think it was zIppA who did take the 3 kill there. Yeah, he got 3 in that round. So we do have a bit of a save round coming out from ZeGG now. Again, we have 2 players in pillars right now. The one in B alley going towards apartments. They do spot out one. That's BenJ and ChromnZ both going down. Maya taking out both. That's palace control taken. They do seem to be going in towards this A site by the looks of it. Making sure they do smoke off the angles before they do go in. Grenades in hand. They still haven't gone in for the plant. The planter is coming in from T-spawn here into the A site. We have Defiance coming into the site as well. The plant still hasn't gone down. The planter is late into the site, and meanwhile they do take 2 out. Hotaaa and Hero both go down, and that's some lovely shots coming out from the defending side here. Defiance left in a 1v1, picks up a weapon as well. Maya versus Defiance right now, and going to be a tough one. The bomb has been planted. Maya holding a close angle, has a vague idea where Defiance is going to be pushing in from. He's on a pistol. On full HP though. Defiance still taking his time. Does get spotted out now by Maya. Defiance pushing back, trying to take a different angle by the looks of it. He's now going in for the plant. Finally planter, so Defiance was playing the time until the plant went down. Looking for the shots here, trying to clear the angles little by little. Was spotted out now. Does he get the shots off? So low on HP. Does get another attack, and he does do it. Defiance with the deagle makes it happen. Goes in for the defuse, and ZeGG gets the save round. What a performance there from ZeGG. think it all started with RRR. Who is RRR? I'm just trying to figure out. I think that has to be ROACH, right? Yeah, that has to be ROACH. I think it all started with ROACH getting a double kill there with the pistol, getting the tags down as well. So now they are going to be able to buy up. Going to be a full rifle round coming out from them, whereas we will see RG going in for a save here. Push seems to be going towards back alley here, so is the spike through apartments here. One of the players, that's Hotaaa, going to be pushing in through apartments in near to the van by the looks of it. But there are players holding this. We have two players holding down the B side, one at bench. Again the push coming through, Maya picks up ChromnZ there, a good kill to have. Will not be able to recover the rifle. That was all the way in sniper's nest, if I'm not mistaken. That kill was taken. So 4 versus 5 right now. Still the bomb is towards the apartments. One player holding in from vans does manage to tag a player here. That was on to Hero there. Pushing forward, needs to be careful, cannot afford to give down a rifle, and he will get taken down. Gets one, but the trade is going to be there, and the push is going to come forward. ROACH is going to be holding this side down. ROACH managed to pick up 2, down to the last man surviving. It's going to be masked in a 1 versus 3. Does have a rifle in hand, but he is towards the sniper's nest by the looks of it, coming in through middle. Trying to come in through markets by the looks of it. Does get spotted out, and he will get taken down, and that was BenJ picking up the last kill. So ZeGG goes up around here, 2-1 in favor of ZeGG in the first match. So the 3 maps are going to be Mirage, Inferno and Nuke. So the second map is actually going to be on Inferno after this. So we have a full gun round. Smoke's been laid out. The push is actually going to be coming in towards that A ramp side. One player going in towards pillars by the looks of it through Palace. No one really holding this right now. Hotaaa going in for a very slow peek here. Spike is outside of A ramp. A very slow push, no real space taken up by the players. Palace is going to get smoked off for the time being. A grenade going to get thrown as well. Meanwhile, BenJ takes out Hotaaa with the net, but the trade is going to be there from zIppA onto BenJ. ChromnZ coming in as well. The trades are happening 3 versus 3, 3 versus 2. Now Defiance taking out Maya as well. Down to the last 2 on the side of Revolutionary Gamers. zIppA and Hero left in 2v3 here, both inside. There's a bit of a jiggle pick. Hero gets taken out down to the last man, and that's going to be Hero going down. And ZeGG manages to pick up another, goes up 3-1 now. Defiance and BenJ both holding down the side strong there, getting a couple of pickoffs here and there as well. Tough situation again for RG. They are forced to save this round. Looks to be a fast push towards A side here, down to very low HP. They managed to pick up 2, looking for more here. Does get it down to the last man. Maya going to be the last man surviving. Going to be a tough one. Pushing forward, does get spotted out, and ZeGG goes up another. To be fair, RG was on a save round there, so we will see another full buy coming out from them this time around. Going to look for a bit of a default by the looks of it. A couple of players going in towards A ramp, one player towards Palace, and the other player pushing in towards the back alley. The spike is towards that B side back alley or T spawn right now. ROACH smoking the entry off. A couple of grenades going in. Catwalk being held by ROACH. There's a very small angle that he can hold through the smoke here. Hero has gone down. zIppA in the meantime. Couple of grenades here and there. Checking out sniper's net, does not see anyone right now. Going to get blinded. Sniper's nest is going to get smoked off for the time being. He's on top. He is near catwalk. The Molotov is going to get thrown out here. Player is going to be forced off the angle. Defiance will get taken out there. The trades are going to be there. Muaath picks up another onto ChromnZ, and now the push is coming through. The spike has gone down on catwalk here. Going to be held by ROACH. It's a 1v3 now. zIppA in a very tough situation. Hyper pushing in towards Sniper's Nest as well. ROACH holding catwalk for the time being. Spots out one, takes out one. zIppA manages to take out Hyper here in a 1v2. Can he clutch this out? Down to very low HP. He needs to make this count though. It is their buy round. They know where the player is. They're holding him down. zIppA pushes forward and ROACH is going to clean him up. And ZeGG off to a flying start here. 5-1 the lead right now. With that, RG is going to be forced to save yet again. They haven't been able to convert their buy rounds, and ZeGG is holding strong. There is a reason that these guys are the most feared CS squad in the country, and right now they are pushing Palace here very aggressively, realizing that RG is going to be on a save. Going in towards almost T-spawn by the looks of it. They are holding down pillars for the time being, 2 players. Meanwhile, the spike is still towards that side alley for the time being. One of the players pushing through mid boxes, through mid. We have the connector being held by one of the players as well. It is going to be ChromnZ holding connector for the time being. Get a bit of tag damage here and there. Going to get smoked off. ChromnZ is going to be smoking that off for the time being. Trying to lurk in through the smoke here. Does he spot them out? Spots out one. Takes the net into the hand. Might have been the wrong call here. Mahesh takes the trade there onto ChromnZ. Just getting caught with his pants down there. ChromnZ got a kill. Picked up the grenade into the hand, but the immediate push coming in by Mahesh there. Manages to get the trade. 2 players coming in through apartments, going to be held by Hyper. Does manage to get some tag damage and gets to get the kill as well. Both the players coming in through apartments are going to be taken down. That was Hero and Mahesh. Down to the last 2 players, Mahesh and zIppA. Up against 4 players here. The tag damage is going to be there. Mahesh gets taken down. zIppA, the last man surviving, will get cleaned up by ROACH. And ZeGG picks up another. 6-1 the lead. We do have another buy coming out from RG. Can they convert is going to be the question. They really need to convert, at least try and convert one of these buy rounds. Meanwhile, ROACH top fragger with 10 kills. We do have a fast push going towards that back alley, towards apartments by the looks of it. No real default play here. It's going to be a full 5-man dive through apartments here. Meanwhile, we have ChromnZ pushing in from behind through middle here. Already Maya picks up one. The trade is going to be there. Maya takes out another here onto Defiance. ROACH in the meantime will get the trade here. ROACH picks up 2 before he is traded out. Now it's a 2v2. Maya on low HP though. zIppA going to be on full HP for the time being. Does get flashed up. They are trying to hold down the site here, trying to get the plant down. And finally Maya will go for the plant. And now for the retake from BenJ and ChromnZ, who are both quite healthy for the time being, coming in through. ChromnZ get taken out. Maya down to very low HP. BenJ down to a 1v2. Can he clutch this out? Technically a 1v1.5 right now. But Maya, zIppA is going to be able to clean things up, and RG finally converts one of their buy rounds. Of course, economy for ZeGG is definitely looking good. Again, a bit of a default coming out. We have one of the players going in towards A ramp, but the spike is going towards that back alley side, going in towards that B side. No one really playing for that mid control either, by the looks of it. Going in through apartment, mid is going to get smoked off for the time being. Hero trying to push towards mid. ROACH is going to be holding it as well. The push is, zIppA is going to be pushing in through apartments here. He does get spotted out. There is information that is happening. Still a bit of a default happening between the 2 teams. No real trades so far. Molotovs usually being used to try and delay things as much as possible. Mid control has been taken, but as I say, that ChromnZ does manage to pick up one. In the meantime, Hyper will find that kill on the zIppA as well. They find another. That is Mahesh taking out ChromnZ as a trade. Mid control has been taken for the time being. But in the meantime, BenJ gets taken out by Hotaaa. So now it's down to a 3v3 now. Spike is going to rotate all the way back into A side through mid control here. Hero has taken control of A side for the most part here. Now the rotation is going to be coming out from the side of ZeGG. They need to be careful here. Grenades are going to be thrown in by ROACH to try and clear that out before he does push in. Spike still has not been planted. Hero is going to be holding this for as long as possible. Hyper going to be speaking slowly, but he will get taken out there. And down to the last two, it's going to be ROACH and Defiance. The longest standing duo, Hotaaa is going to get tagged down low to 15 HP already. Might get a pick here, but no. ROACH is going to be able to pick up Hotaaa there. Down to a 2v2 now, but Hero is going to be there for the trade down to Defiance. It makes it a 2v1 here. ROACH picks up one. Can ROACH clutch this up? Down to the last player. The bomb has been planted. The fake defuse comes in, but he's not going to stick it. Going to be laying down a smoke to try and stick the defuse here. The spam comes through, and that's going to be RG converting another. This is going to force ZeGG into a save for the first time. So RG trying to make a comeback here. 6-3 right now. A decent lead build up, but this might be another round that RG can convert. Meanwhile, the push is coming in towards the A side. They do spot out one. ChromnZ is going to get taken out. We have the flashes and the smokes been laid out. Trying to push forward the Molotov as well to cover the site. They do pick up the kill onto Hyper as well. Everyone pushing in through connector here on the side of ZeGG here. Molotovs being laid out to try and stop the push coming through. They do spot out one. ROACH manages to pick up one, but will get taken out. He does actually die by falling by the looks of it. Oh, what a shot there from Defiance. An absolute sick shot coming out from him, but it's a 2v1 now. Does not manage to pick up Hotaaa there, and they will convert again. So RG now closing down the gap here. Let's have a look at how they are going to attack. We have three players going in towards that A side here through A ramps here, doing a little bit of damage. Hero down to really low HP. Very aggressive push coming in from ZeGG here. Not really finding a kill. A little bit of damage being traded here. Going to be laying down a smoke and a grenade being thrown out as well. A little bit of trading of damage being done. BenJ down to low HP. ChromnZ down to low HP as well. 33 HP on ChromnZ. BenJ down to 40 as well. The push is coming in through Palace here. Going to be forced to back off. All the players on the side of ZeGG is going to be extremely low. zIppA in the meantime down to 20 HP as well. They are going to be rotating out with the bomb into the back alley, going in towards that B side apartments by the looks of it. Mid control is going to be held by Defiance for the time being, but now they are going to be pushing in. Molotov's going to be clearing out that van area. They are trying to jump down from apartments here. They do drop down. Looking for a pick off here. ROACH is going to be holding down the side. He's solo anchoring this. He picks up one, but the trades are going to be there. ROACH picks up two. What a shot from ROACH. Two head taps coming in from him, making this a winnable round, making this a 3v3 right now, but ZeGG is on a save here. What can they do? Can they force the fight here? Can they pick up another couple of kills here? Down to low HP, Defiance does get tagged. BenJ and ChromnZ down to low HP as well. With the bomb being planted here, it's going to be a tough one. They are working against the clock as well. They do spot out one. Down to low HP, ChromnZ will get taken down. Maya picks up the kill here. With that, Hotaaa picks up BenJ as well. Down to the last man. Defiance in a 1 versus 3 here. Defiance picks up another headshot coming out from him onto Mask, making it a 1v2 now. Down to low HP. Defiance does get tagged. Both the players, Maya and Hotaaa, down to very low HP. Not going to be able to do it with RG picking up another round now, closing down the gap. Pick up another 6-5 now, closing down the gap, and it's going to be a 1-round lead in favor of ZeGG. ZeGG was off to a very, very hot start here, but RG has come back very strong. Meanwhile, the initial pick is going to get taken by ROACH onto Maya here. One player pushing in through ARAMs here, but the bomb is... zIppA actually manages to pick up BenJ in A site here, but the bomb is still in back alley towards T spawn for the time being. zIppA still pushing forward very aggressively down to very low HP, and zIppA will finally get taken down there by ChromnZ and Defiance in conjunction. Are they still going to be pushing in towards A side is going to be the question. Hero going to be going to get blinded here. Needs to be careful. Multiple utility being thrown out. ChromnZ dual picking here, looking at Palace for the time being. Does get tagged. Hero tagged a little bit here. Molotov's going to be thrown, and ROACH picks up another here, making it a 2v3. Make that a 2v3 right now with the trade coming on to ROACH here. ChromnZ picks up one onto Hotaaa here. Muaath going to be pushing through the smoke, and ZeGG manages to convert. Takes it a 7-5 now. A solid round coming out from him. zIppA did manage to get the initial frag, but they were not able to capitalize on the man advantage there. Again, really good utility utilization coming out from ZeGG there. The Molotovs, the grenades, the blinds coming through as well with those flashbangs. Initial grenades going to be thrown out to mid control. Maya pushing out through mid here. Mid top is going to be held by him. A bit of a save round. Maya is the only one who has brought up. Everyone else is going to be on a save by the looks of it. Again, still playing for the mid control. ROACH picks up Maya, though that's the only guy with the rifle who is going to get taken down at mid. ChromnZ picks up another hero with the trade onto ChromnZ there. Defiance picks up Hotaaa as well. Hero goes down to Defiance, and down to the last man. That's going to be Muaath in a 1v4, and he will finally get shut down by Defiance with the assist coming in from BenJ as well. We do have another buy coming in from RG here. 8-5 the lead for ZeGG. Already an interesting first map in this grand final between the two teams. Definitely things are heating up here. Is zIppA going to be the only one on a save? By the looks of it, yes, he's the only one going to be on a deal by the looks of it, and the push is going to be coming in through apartments here. Already two players going down, Hyper and ROACH, both picking up a kill each. And Hyper picks up another onto Maya. zIppA down to 20 HP. There is a trade though with that Deagle coming through. Looking for a pick here. They are not going to be able to do it. And ZeGG manages to pick up another 9-5 now, the lead for ZeGG here. We are going to see a couple of SMGs, a couple of rifles coming out, and a save for Hotaaa as well. Let's see. The push is coming in through ARAMs. They're going to get Molotov off for the time being. They are pushing through mid as well. They managed to pick up one, but through the blind, the trade is going to be there. So it's a 1-for-1 trade at mid. Still looking at Palace, going to get smoked off for the time being. They're trying to push in slowly here. Spots out one, and that's Defiance picking up one. Just sees the head down to the last two players, and that's going to be another going down, and the last man at Palace is going to be cleaned up by BenJ, making it a 10-5 to start things off. And what a half it has been for ZeGG. RG looked to make a comeback. They did take multiple back-to-back rounds, but again ZeGG finding their rhythm and making sure they close out the half in very convincing fashion. Again, a massive shout out for Dialogue as well for sponsoring the entire event, and also the strategic partner Gamer.LK for making sure that this is all a possibility in conjunction with the Sri Lanka Esports Association. Just waiting on the second half to start here, so it is going to be ZeGG on the terrorist side with RG on the CT side. 30 seconds on the clock to start things off. Again, right now, top of the kill leaderboard is going to be ROACH with 23 kills. It's a reason that this man is feared not just in Valorant, in CS and any shooter that he actually plays. Three seconds on the clock and we are about to start the second half. So let's have a look at how this is going to go into the pistol round. Let's see whether RJ can hold defense here. They did falter on the attack, but hopefully they can come back on their defending side. We do have a pause from one of the teams, so hopefully it's not a technical issue and we should be able to get back into the game. So while we do wait, mind you, we are having multiple qualifiers happening today. We do have multiplayer titles like League of Legends happening after CSGO and a couple of single player titles as well for you guys coming your way. So we do have eFootball, Tekken 7 and FIFA 23 as well as Street Fighter 5 happening today in the single player area, as well as CSGO and League of Legends happening in terms of multiplayer. Dota 2, from what I've been informed, I think has been given as a walkover to Sri Lanka Esports. So that grand finals will not be happening from what I've been informed. But with that, we are just about to start things off. CT does have a timeout that is from the side of RG. If you're around the area, you're always welcome to come into Play Arena to witness the action live. We are having LAN tournaments. We are having LAN tournaments after such a long time. I mean, COVID restrictions. Then prior to that, we had the Easter attack, and then there was restrictions on mass gatherings as well. So it's after a really, really long time that we are having a couple of LAN tournaments, and I think this is going to be a great year with multiple LAN tournaments happening throughout the entire year. By Gamer.LK and so many other things happening throughout the entire year as well. So we do have a disconnect from one of the players from the side of RG. So hopefully that issue will get sorted out ASAP, and yeah, we do have the player reconnecting back in. So they do have to reset this, if I'm not mistaken. zIppA down to low HP here. A couple of trades happening here and there. Maya picks up one onto ChromnZ. The ROACH with a trade though. Down to the last man. Hotaaa in a 1v4 right now. Coming in all the way from CT by the looks of it. And we do have a timeout from the terrorist side now. Not entirely sure what is happening between the two teams. We do have another timeout being called. Just waiting on things to settle down between the teams here. Hopefully we will get the technical issues sorted between the teams and we'll be back into the game shortly. But while we do wait, a reminder again guys, we do have multiple titles happening. After CSGO we have League of Legends, that's also going to be a best of 3 happening, and then also we do have the single player titles like eFootball, Tekken 7, FIFA 23 as well as Street Fighter 5 happening as single player titles for the day. So a lot of action coming your way from the national qualifiers. We did see the conclusion of PUBG Mobile happening a couple of days back. I think it was ISSN Noob Alliance who did qualify from PUBG as the national qualifier winners. So mind you, just because you do win, the team wins, you won't be selected as the team. It is to identify who the best players are. It's basically just to give you all an idea about what is actually happening in the tournament. The national level selection qualifier event is basically organized by the Sri Lanka Esports Association. It is with the aim of identifying and shortlisting the talent of esports athletes in Sri Lanka for the national pool. So players in the top 3 places at the end of the grand finals will be selected for the national pool here. Athletes from this pool will be drafted into the Sri Lanka national team who will represent the country in all the international events that are going to be happening throughout the entire year. So over 50 teams have registered and competed so far in the event, and this is basically down to the last 10 players who are taking part in this event. Jayathra is obviously the proud sponsor of Sri Lanka Esports, and Gamer.LK has been the partner for Sri Lanka Esports for the longest time running as well. So that's a bit of a background on what has been happening in the national qualifiers as well as esports in general in the country. And of course a massive shout out to Gamer.LK who celebrated their 16th year anniversary just yesterday if I'm not mistaken. So a massive shout out for them for being the pioneers of esports in the country for the longest time running. They have been here and they have been having tournaments across the board for so many years running. They have developed from a small scale cafe tournament into having large scale, massive tournaments where you have thousands and thousands and thousands of spectators coming in, and as well as participants who do take part to prove that they are the best in the country and further their career in the esports arena. But again, we are just waiting on the technical issue to be sorted out. I'm not entirely sure. I think it's just one of the players on the side of RG who is having a little bit of trouble here. Hi guys, so we'll be taking a very short break and we'll be right back with you guys. We are just sorting out a small technical difficulty with one of the players. So do stay tuned in with us. You're joining us for the national qualifiers to select basically who the best in the country to represent all the esports athletes in Sri Lanka. So we'll be right back guys. Do stay tuned in with us.
Wherever you are, wherever life takes you, we are here to close the distance, connecting you across the island with the latest in global technology, bringing unmatched coverage and connectivity with the best in care. Because you are our #1 priority. Today, our relentless dedication to you has elevated us to become the #1 in Sri Lanka. Dialogue. The future today.
TikTok, Insta, fun එක අරගෙන trending video කරන්න views like share කරන හැමෝටම තව challenge කරන්න video බලන්න trend එක හදන්න challenge කරලා fun max කරලා star කෙනෙක් වෙන්නම ඕනේ නම් ඔයත් fun blaster activate කරන්න අලුත්ම TikTok සහ Insta dialogue fun blaster මාසෙටම රුපියල් 297ක් විතරයි අදම activate කරගන්න වාසිදායක mobile plan ලබා දෙන ශ්‍රී ලංකාවේ අංක 1 ජාලය dialogue
මේ අපේ ගෙදර කට්ටිය අම YouTube රෙසිපියට කෑම හදනකොට තාත්තා යෝග එක්ස්පර්ට් වෙන්න හදනවා මලයා දැන් FB එකේ ට්‍රෙන්ඩින් ෆොටෝග්‍රැෆර් රට ඉන්න නැන්දා එක්ක ආච්චිය WhatsApp කෝල් මයි මමයි බවයි දැන් Insta එකේ ස්ටාර්ස්ලා ගෙදර හැමෝටම ඕනේ YouTube Facebook Instagram WhatsApp Viber ඔක්කොම එකතු කරපු එක ප්ලෑන් එකක් තියනවාද
ඔව් හඳුන්වා දෙන Dialogue Home Broadband Home Social Plan එක GB 40ක් මාසෙටම රුපියල් 575යි සති දෙකක් ගානේ ගෙවන්න ඕනේ නම් GB 20ක් රුපියල් 310යි අදම ඇක්ටිවේට් කරගන්න සුපිරි අධිවේගී Dialogue Home Broadband
Wherever you are, wherever life takes you, we are here to close the distance, connecting you across the island with the latest in global technology, bringing unmatched coverage and connectivity with the best in care. Because you are our #1 priority. Today, our relentless dedication to you has elevated us to become the #1 in Sri Lanka. Dialogue. The future today.
TikTok, Insta, fun එක අරගෙන trending video කරන්න views like share කරන හැමෝටම තව challenge කරන්න video බලන්න trend එක හදන්න challenge කරලා fun max කරලා star කෙනෙක් වෙන්නම ඕනේ නම් ඔයත් fun blaster activate කරන්න අලුත්ම TikTok සහ Insta dialogue fun blaster මාසෙටම රුපියල් 297ක් විතරයි අදම activate කරගන්න වාසිදායක mobile plan ලබා දෙන ශ්‍රී ලංකාවේ අංක 1 ජාලය dialogue
මේ අපේ ගෙදර කට්ටිය අම YouTube රෙසිපියට කෑම හදනකොට තාත්තා යෝග එක්ස්පර්ට් වෙන්න හදනවා. මලයා දැන් FB එකේ ට්‍රෙන්ඩිං ෆොටෝග්‍රැෆර්. රට ඉන්න නැන්දැයි කාච්චිය WhatsApp කෝල් මයි. මමයි බවයි දැන් ඉන්ස්ටා එකේ ස්ටාර්ස්ලා. ගෙදර හැමෝටම ඕනේ YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, Viber ඔක්කොම එකතු කරපු එක ප්ලෑන් එකක් තියනවාද?
ඔව් හඳුන්වා දෙන ඩයලොග් හෝම් බ්‍රෝඩ්බෑන්ඩ් හෝම් සෝෂල් ප්ලෑන් එක GB 40ක් මාසෙටම රුපියල් 575යි. සති දෙකක් ගානේ ගෙවන්න ඕනේ නම් GB 20ක් රුපියල් 310යි. අදම ඇක්ටිවේට් කරගන්න සුපිරි අධිවේගී ඩයලොග් හෝම් බ්‍රෝඩ්බෑන්ඩ්.
Wherever you are, wherever life takes you, we are here to close the distance, connecting you across the island with the latest in global technology, bringing unmatched coverage and connectivity with the best in care. Because you are our #1 priority. Today, our relentless dedication to you has elevated us to become the #1 in Sri Lanka. Dialogue, the future today.
TikTok, Insta, fun එක අරගෙන trending video කරන්න. Views, like, share කරන හැමෝටම තව challenge කරන්න. Video බලන්න, trend එක හදන්න, challenge කරලා fun max කරලා star කෙනෙක් වෙන්නම ඕනේ නම් ඔයත් fun blaster activate කරන්න.
අලුත්ම TikTok සහ Insta dialogue fun blaster මාසෙටම රුපියල් 297ක් විතරයි. අදම activate කරගන්න. වාසිදායක mobile plan ලබා දෙන ශ්‍රී ලංකාවේ අංක 1 ජාලය. Dialogue.
මේ අපේ ගෙදර කට්ටිය. අම YouTube රෙසිපියට කෑම හදනකොට තාත්තා යෝග එක්ස්පර්ට් වෙන්න හදනවා. මලයා දැන් FB එකේ ට්‍රෙන්ඩිං ෆොටෝග්‍රැෆර්. රට ඉන්න නැන්දැයි කාච්චිය WhatsApp කෝල් මයි. මමයි බවයි දැන් ඉන්ස්ටා එකේ ස්ටාර්ස්ලා. ගෙදර හැමෝටම ඕනේ YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, Viber ඔක්කොම එකතු කරපු එක ප්ලෑන් එකක් තියනවාද?
ඔව් හඳුන්වා දෙන ඩයලොග් හෝම් බ්‍රෝඩ්බෑන්ඩ් හෝම් සෝෂල් ප්ලෑන් එක GB 40ක් මාසෙටම රුපියල් 575යි. සති දෙකක් ගානේ ගෙවන්න ඕනේ නම් GB 20ක් රුපියල් 310යි. අදම ඇක්ටිවේට් කරගන්න සුපිරි අධිවේගී ඩයලොග් හෝම් බ්‍රෝඩ්බෑන්ඩ්.
Wherever you are, wherever life takes you, we are here to close the distance, connecting you across the island with the latest in global technology, bringing unmatched coverage and connectivity with the best in care. Because you are our #1 priority. Today, our relentless dedication to you has elevated us to become the #1 in Sri Lanka. Dialogue, the future today.
TikTok, Insta, fun එක අරගෙන trending video කරන්න. Views, like, share කරන හැමෝටම තව challenge කරන්න. Video බලන්න, trend එක හදන්න, challenge කරලා fun max කරලා star කෙනෙක් වෙන්නම ඕනේ නම් ඔයත් fun blaster activate කරන්න.
අලුත්ම TikTok සහ Insta dialogue fun blaster මාසෙටම රුපියල් 297ක් විතරයි. අදම activate කරගන්න. වාසිදායක mobile plan ලබා දෙන ශ්‍රී ලංකාවේ අංක 1 ජාලය. Dialogue.
Hi guys and welcome back. We are just about to get into the grand finals yet again of the Sri Lanka Esports National qualifiers CSGO grand finals. We just saw the conclusion of map number 1 first half. We did have a small technical difficulty, so we are just about to get into the second half since all the players have come back and reconnected back into the game. So hopefully we won't have any more disruptions throughout the entire day. Like I said, we do have multiple titles happening throughout the entire day as well. We have CSGO, we have League of Legends happening, we have a couple of single player titles such as Street Fighter 5, we have FIFA 23 as well, and we have a couple of racing games, so we do have a lot of single player titles also happening throughout the entire day. But right now the story is between ZeGG and Revolutionary Gamers from Sri Esports, who are going up against each other. So for those of you who do not know, how this works is basically the top 3 teams do fall into a pool of national players, where then the committee does select who the players who are going to be representing the country is going to be. So this stays true to CSGO, League of Legends and PUBG as well. And with that, we are going to be getting into the game here. We do have Revolutionary Gamers on the CT side, and to start things off, we already have Mask going down, Hotaaa down to very low HP. The trades are happening. BenJ and ROACH, the last two surviving in 2 versus 3, and ROACH down to the last man now. In a 1v3, he picks up 1 though. Does get caught out. The information is there as to where he is at now. Trying to peek through. The bomb still has not been planted, so they do have a little bit of time to play around it. ROACH does pick up the... does spot him out. ROACH picks up another here. Down to a 1v1 now. ROACH already making plays for the team, faking the plant right now. Peeks through and picks up the last guy as well. What a round from ROACH. I think almost a 4K there from ROACH. And he's already up to 27 kills to the 8 deaths that he has. What a KD from this man. A destructive performance coming out from ROACH as always for the side of ZeGG here. 11-5 with a very comfortable 6-round lead. We do have the buy coming out from ZeGG here. ROACH is going to be on a rifle, the rest of them on a bunch of SMGs here. Again, a very fast push coming in through apartments here. They are looking for one, not going to be able to do much. Let's get the trade here. ChromnZ is going to be able to take the trade now, making it a 3v4. Smokes are going to get laid out. The push is going to be coming through. zIppA lurking in through apartments here, looking for one. Hyper manages to pick up Maya here. The trade is going to be there. Hero picks up 2. ROACH for the kill onto Hero, now making it a 1v2. And Defiance for the last kill onto zIppA. Goes up 12-5. Little by little, closing up on that very important match point. We do have the full buy coming out from the side of RG here. A couple of rifles on the side of ZeGG as well. The smokes are going to get laid out. The flashes are going to be there. The molotovs as well. Air ramps are going to be held. Hyper manages to pick up Hero here, going in. ChromnZ on manages to get the kill onto Maya as well. Already down people. ROACH picks up zIppA. The trade is going to be there onto ChromnZ here by Mask and Maya. Down to a 2v4 now. The bomb is going to be rotating into air ramps here. Hyper needs to be careful. He is going to get backstabbed by the looks of it. We do have a player pushing in from behind, and Hero manages to pick up the kill onto Hyper here. Down to a 2v2 here. BenJ and Defiance. The peak coming in from Defiance, picks up Mask as well. Manages to pick up a rifle as well. Needs to be careful. Hotaaa in a 1v2 now in a really tough situation. The bomb is going to get planted, and he's going to be peeking through the smoke, and he's going to get taken out. Defiance holds the angle, and they will go up 13-5. What a destructive side coming out from ZeGG here. 29 kills on ROACH, and the next highest is actually 18, and that is Defiance. ROACH is having the game of his life here. The bomb is going to be coming in towards air ramps by the looks of it. It's going to get mollied off for the time being. The Molotov is not going to be there, though they are going to be backing off. So no real sounds being made. In the meantime, there is a fake coming in through apartments as well. This is going to give a lot of time for them to get the plant down. A really good fake coming through. They did pick up that kill onto ChromnZ there. Meanwhile, ROACH picks up Hotaaa as well, coming in through connector here. Going to be holding the angle. Hyper manages to pick up Mask as well, down to the last 3 players. It's a 3v4 now inside the side. Maya peeking through with the Deagle. Will get cleaned up though. zIppA in the meantime will find ROACH, making it a 2v3. Peeking through, the spams are going to go through the smoke here, not really picking up a kill. Rotating around. The bomb has been planted. Oh, what a shot there from Hyper onto Hero as well. zIppA taking a lot of damage, down to the last man. And Hyper and BenJ is going to be able to clean it up. And ZeGG itching ever so close to a first map victory here. We now have the operator coming into play as well. The AWP on the hands of Hotaaa here. So this is the first time we are going to be seeing the op here. The push is going to be coming in towards this A side. A side is going to be held by, who is holding that? Hotaaa is holding that, I think. Going to get blinded for the time being. Molly, the Molotov is going to go through. Going to be clearing out the angles inside under Palace as well. In the meantime, ChromnZ takes a little bit of damage. Hero is going to get taken out. The trade is going to be there from Maya onto ROACH here. Defiance picks up one. Hyper and ROACH picks up Maya. They are making it a 3v4 actually. Down to very low HP on BenJ. Hotaaa with the sniper or the op in hand here. Going to be pushing in through CT spawn here. Picks up the first kill. zIppA in the meantime finds ChromnZ as well, making it a 2v3 now. But the trade is going to be there from BenJ and ChromnZ onto zIppA here. Operator in the hands of Hotaaa here. Finds one on to Defiance, down to the last two, making it a 1v1 now. Op in the hands. Is he going to be a quick scope here? Jump picks it. And is not going to be able to land it, with BenJ picking up the last kill here. They go up to match point. ZeGG, very dominant performance on map number 1 so far. I'm not entirely sure why Hero didn't swap out weapons there. He did contest that with the op in hand. Push is going to be towards that mid side here. Molotov going to be holding connector there by the looks of it. They're going to be coming in through ARAMs. ROACH picks up one onto Hero. Down to the last 3 surviving members. zIppA picks up ROACH. Going to get pushed from connector here. The trade is going to be there. Hyper picks up zIppA. Hotaaa manages to pick up Hyper as well, making it a 2v2. Still possible for the side of RG here. A bomb does get planted. Down to low HP. ChromnZ down to 7 HP is Hotaaa. Can bait him out. The spam coming through. ChromnZ getting tagged down. So does Defiance. Coming in through. Defiance picks up one onto Hotaaa. Mask is going to be there for the trade onto Defiance. Making it a 1v1. ChromnZ versus Mask. Who is going to come out on top? Does get spotted out. ChromnZ down to low HP. Fakes the defuse here. Is he going to be able to make this happen though? Down to the last minute. He does pick up the kill. And going in for the defuse. Does he have the time is going to be the question. He does have the time. And RG holds on to dear life with that round coming through. They survive another round. ZeGG still on match point here. $31 kills for ROACH here. Holy moly. This guy is going absolutely insane right now. Oh, meantime, the bomb is going through apartments here, through back alley into apartments. They are pushing through B side here. It's going to be a very fast push coming through. A Hero picks up one onto ChromnZ here. Can they find more? One player drops down from Mars, picks up another. Hero picks up Hyper as well. Down to the last two. Defiance and ROACH, the last two surviving. It's going to get mollied off. The Molotov is going to be there. The grenades are going to come through as well. Both players tagged a little bit here. ROACH and Defiance both. The Deagle shots coming through, not really tagging. Hero does get tagged once. ROACH goes down to the last man surviving. Defiance in a 1v5 right now. Holding in the Deagle. Spots out one player, does manage to tag him, looking at, making sure he does have his angles covered. Oh, what a shot, Defiance. It's so dirty with this Deagle in hand. Has a nade in hand, he's going to throw it out. It's a lovely nade that does get the pick as well onto Hero. Defiance, can he clutch this? This will be an ace from Defiance if he is able to clutch this. He's going to be rotating out with the bomb in hand all the way towards that A side by the looks of it. And Hotaaa is going to be holding the angle, will finally get that kill onto Defiance. So RG still holding on to dear life here. ZeGG still on match point, will be able to buy up now. Can RG buy up as well? Oh, actually, are they going to save? They don't have the economy to buy up? Oh, they do. They do have the eco to buy up by the looks of it. It's going to be a broken buy coming out from them. We have the operator in the hands of Hyper, or the AWP in the hands of Hyper here. It's going to get contested by an op from the hands of Hero as well. They're playing a bit of a default. One of the players are lurking in through apartments. Air ramps is going to be pushed by 3 players. Things are going to get smoked off for the time being. None of the players are pushing through mid so far. The flash coming in. Palace is going to be held by Maya as well. Going to be playing a very slow push by the looks of it from ZeGG. Trying not to give any room for RG to make a comeback. ChromnZ peeking through, headshot angle, going to get a lovely blind there. Peeks through, zIppA is not going to be able to do it. ChromnZ and Defiance both peeks through. Hero manages to find Hyper there though, making it a 4v4. ChromnZ down to low HP. ChromnZ will get taken down. The trades are going to be there. BenJ is the last man surviving. Picks up one onto Hero, making it a 2v1 now. Can BenJ clutch this up for the win, that is, as well? Has the AWP in hand here. Looking for the pick. The bomb is still not collected. It is at air ramps for the time being. Jump picking this. BenJ will pick up the bomb finally. One of the players are rotating all the way from T-spawn here by the looks of it. And the bomb will get planted. BenJ, can he clutch this is going to be the question. Both players pushing in together. Can they take him out? He's holding strong. Picks up the kill. What a shot from BenJ. That was a dirty shot, but Mars coming in from behind will be able to hold on to dear life. What was that shot from BenJ? I did not even think that it would land there. A lovely flick from there to try and clutch things out. We now do see almost a full buy coming out from the side of RG. Yeah, we do. So we have a full gun round from either side. AWP is still in the hands of Hero. The push is going to be towards that apartment side from back alley here. 2 players holding down B side for the time being. 2 players pushing out A ramps as well. Going to be molted off for the time being. Mask is going to be pushing out. He needs to be careful. ROACH picks up that kill onto Maya. Not the best of choices to be pushing out. ROACH going to be pushing forward now. Hero still holding that operator in angle here, but ROACH pushing forward will find that kill. 2 players down already on the side of RG. RG might lose this. ROACH picks up another onto zIppA. Down to the last 2 players. Mars goes down to Defiance, and that's going to be it. ZeGG takes game number 1 in this best of 3 matchup. And the next map is going to be on Inferno, if I'm not mistaken. But what a performance coming out from ZeGG. A very dominant performance, especially from ROACH, just showing why he is one of the most feared CSGO players in the country, coming in for the longest time. The combination of ROACH, Defiance as well as BenJ, these 3 players have been playing together for such a long time, and the synergy is shown on this first map. But with that, we do come to the conclusion of map number 1 in this best of 3 matchup. We do have more and more matches coming your way. We do have 2 more maps remaining, assuming that RG does take map number 2. But if not, we will have a 2 map series for CSGO, but we do have League of Legends happening afterwards as well. But do stay tuned in with us. We'll be heading into a very, very short break. And we'll be back with map number 2 for the CSGO Grand Finals. Stay tuned, guys.
මේ අපේ ගෙදර කට්ටිය අම YouTube රෙසිපියට කෑම හදනකොට තාත්තා යෝග එක්ස්පර්ට් වෙන්න හදනවා. මලයා දැන් FB එකේ ට්‍රෙන්ඩින් ෆොටෝග්‍රැෆර්. රට ඉන්න නැන්දා එක්ක ආච්චිය WhatsApp call මයි. මමයි බවයි දැන් ඉන්ස්ටා එකේ ස්ටාර්ස්ලා. ගෙදර හැමෝටම ඕනේ YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, Viber ඔක්කොම එකතු කරපු එක ප්ලෑන් එකක් තියනවාද?
ඔව් හඳුන්වා දෙන ඩයලොග් හෝම් බ්‍රෝඩ්බෑන්ඩ් හෝම් සෝෂල් ප්ලෑන් එක GB 40ක් මාසෙටම රුපියල් 575යි. සති දෙකක් ගානේ ගෙවන්න ඕනේ නම් GB 20ක් රුපියල් 310යි. අදම ඇක්ටිවේට් කරගන්න සුපිරි අධිවේගී ඩයලොග් හෝම් බ්‍රෝඩ්බෑන්ඩ්.
Wherever you are, wherever life takes you, we are here to close the distance, connecting you across the island with the latest in global technology, bringing unmatched coverage and connectivity with the best in care. Because you are our number one priority. Today, our relentless dedication to you has elevated us to become the number one in Sri Lanka. Dialogue, the future today.
TikTok, Insta, fun එක අරගෙන trending video කරන්න views like share කරන හැමෝටම තව challenge කරන්න video බලන්න trend එක හදන්න challenge කරලා fun max කරලා star කෙනෙක් වෙන්නම ඕනේ නම් ඔයත් fun blaster activate කරන්න
අලුත්ම TikTok සහ Insta dialogue fun blaster මාසෙටම රුපියල් 297ක් විතරයි. අදම activate කරගන්න. වාසිදායක mobile plan ලබා දෙන ශ්‍රී ලංකාවේ අංක 1 ජාලය. Dialogue.
මේ අපේ ගෙදර කට්ටිය. අම YouTube රෙසිපියට කෑම හදනකොට තාත්තා යෝගා එක්ස්පර්ට් වෙන්න හදනවා. මලයා දැන් FB එකේ ට්‍රෙන්ඩින් ෆොටෝග්‍රැෆර්. රට ඉන්න නැන්දැයි කාච්චිය WhatsApp කෝල්මයි. මමයි බවයි දැන් ඉන්ස්ටා එකේ ස්ටාර්ස්ලා. ගෙදර හැමෝටම ඕනේ YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, Viber ඔක්කොම එකතු කරපු එක ප්ලෑන් එකක් තියනවාද?
ඔව් හඳුන්වා දෙන ඩයලොග් හෝම් බ්‍රෝඩ්බෑන්ඩ් හෝම් සෝෂල් ප්ලෑන් එක GB 40ක් මාසෙටම රුපියල් 575යි. සති දෙකක් ගානේ ගෙවන්න ඕනේ නම් GB 20ක් රුපියල් 310යි. අදම ඇක්ටිවේට් කරගන්න සුපිරි අධිවේගී ඩයලොග් හෝම් බ්‍රෝඩ්බෑන්ඩ්.
Wherever you are, wherever life takes you, we are here to close the distance, connecting you across the island with the latest in global technology, bringing unmatched coverage and connectivity with the best in care. Because you are our number one priority. Today, our relentless dedication to you has elevated us to become the number one in Sri Lanka. Dialogue, the future today.
TikTok, Insta, fun එක අරගෙන trending video කරන්න views like share කරන හැමෝටම තව challenge කරන්න video බලන්න trend එක හදන්න challenge කරලා fun max කරලා star කෙනෙක් වෙන්නම ඕනේ නම් ඔයත් fun blaster activate කරන්න
අලුත්ම TikTok සහ Insta dialogue fun blaster මාසෙටම රුපියල් 297ක් විතරයි. අදම activate කරගන්න. වාසිදායක mobile plan ලබා දෙන ශ්‍රී ලංකාවේ අංක 1 ජාලය. Dialogue.
මේ අපේ ගෙදර කට්ටිය. අම YouTube රෙසිපියට කෑම හදනකොට තාත්තා යෝගා එක්ස්පර්ට් වෙන්න හදනවා. මලයා දැන් FB එකේ ට්‍රෙන්ඩින් ෆොටෝග්‍රැෆර්. රට ඉන්න නැන්දැයි කාච්චිය WhatsApp කෝල්මයි. මමයි බවයි දැන් ඉන්ස්ටා එකේ ස්ටාර්ස්ලා. ගෙදර හැමෝටම ඕනේ YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, Viber ඔක්කොම එකතු කරපු එක ප්ලෑන් එකක් තියනවාද?
ඔව් හඳුන්වා දෙන ඩයලොග් හෝම් බ්‍රෝඩ්බෑන්ඩ් හෝම් සෝෂල් ප්ලෑන් එක GB 40ක් මාසෙටම රුපියල් 575යි. සති දෙකක් ගානේ ගෙවන්න ඕනේ නම් GB 20ක් රුපියල් 310යි. අදම ඇක්ටිවේට් කරගන්න සුපිරි අධිවේගී ඩයලොග් හෝම් බ්‍රෝඩ්බෑන්ඩ්.
Wherever you are, wherever life takes you, We are here to close the distance, connecting you across the island with the latest in global technology, bringing unmatched coverage and connectivity with the best in care. Because you are our number one priority. Today, our relentless dedication to you has elevated us to become the number one in Sri Lanka. Dialogue, the future today.
TikTok, Insta, fun එක අරගෙන trending video කරන්න views like share කරන හැමෝටම තව challenge කරන්න video බලන්න trend එක හදන්න challenge කරලා fun max කරලා star කෙනෙක් වෙන්නම ඕනේ නම් ඔයත් fun blaster activate කරන්න
අලුත්ම TikTok සහ Insta dialogue fun blaster මාසෙටම රුපියල් 297ක් විතරයි අදම activate කරගන්න වාසිදායක mobile plan ලබා දෙන ශ්‍රී ලංකාවේ අංක 1 ජාලය dialogue
මේ අපේ ගෙදර කට්ටිය අම YouTube රෙසිපියට කෑම හදනකොට තාත්තා යෝග එක්ස්පර්ට් වෙන්න හදනවා මලයා දැන් FB එකේ ට්‍රෙන්ඩින් ෆොටෝග්‍රැෆර් රට ඉන්නේ නැන්දයි කාච්චිය WhatsApp call මයි මමයි බවයි දැන් Insta එකේ ස්ටාර්ස්ලා ගෙදර හැමෝටම ඕනේ YouTube Facebook Instagram WhatsApp Viber ඔක්කොම එකතු කරපු එක ප්ලෑන් එකක් තියනවාද
ඔව් හඳුන්වා දෙන Dialog Home Broadband Home Social Plan එක GB 40ක් මාසෙටම රුපියල් 575යි සති දෙකක් ගානේ ගෙවන්න ඕනේ නම් GB 20ක් රුපියල් 310යි අදම ඇක්ටිවේට් කරගන්න සුපිරි අධිවේගී Dialog Home Broadband
Wherever you are, wherever life takes you, we are here to close the distance, connecting you across the island with the latest in global technology, bringing unmatched coverage and connectivity with the best in care. Because you are our number one priority. Today, our relentless dedication to you has elevated us to become the number one in Sri Lanka. Dialogue, the future today.
TikTok, Insta, fun එක අරගෙන trending video කරන්න views like share කරන හැමෝටම තව challenge කරන්න video බලන්න trend එක හදන්න challenge කරලා fun max කරලා star කෙනෙක් වෙන්නම ඕනේ නම් ඔයත් fun blaster activate කරන්න
අලුත්ම TikTok සහ Insta dialogue fun blaster මාසෙටම රුපියල් 297ක් විතරයි අදම activate කරගන්න වාසිදායක mobile plan ලබා දෙන ශ්‍රී ලංකාවේ අංක 1 ජාලය dialogue
මේ අපේ ගෙදර කට්ටිය අම YouTube රෙසිපියට කෑම හදනකොට තාත්තා යෝග එක්ස්පර්ට් වෙන්න හදනවා මලයා දැන් FB එකේ ට්‍රෙන්ඩින් ෆොටෝග්‍රැෆර් රට ඉන්නේ නැන්දයි කාච්චිය WhatsApp call මයි මමයි බවයි දැන් Insta එකේ ස්ටාර්ස්ලා ගෙදර හැමෝටම ඕනේ YouTube Facebook Instagram WhatsApp Viber ඔක්කොම එකතු කරපු එක ප්ලෑන් එකක් තියනවාද
ඔව් හඳුන්වා දෙන Dialog Home Broadband Home Social Plan එක GB 40ක් මාසෙටම රුපියල් 575යි සති දෙකක් ගානේ ගෙවන්න ඕනේ නම් GB 20ක් රුපියල් 310යි අදම ඇක්ටිවේට් කරගන්න සුපිරි අධිවේගී Dialog Home Broadband
Wherever you are, wherever life takes you, we are here to close the distance, connecting you across the island with the latest in global technology, bringing unmatched coverage and connectivity with the best in care. Because you are our number one priority. Today, our relentless dedication to you has elevated us to become the number one in Sri Lanka. Dialogue, the future today.
TikTok Insta fun එක අරගෙන trending video කරන්න views like share කරන හැමෝටම තව challenge කරන්න video බලන්න trend එක හදන්න challenge කරලා fun max කරලා star කෙනෙක් වෙන්නම ඕනෑ නම් ඔයත් fun blaster activate කරන්න
අලුත්ම TikTok සහ Insta dialogue fun blaster මාසෙටම රුපියල් 297ක් විතරයි අදම activate කරගන්න වාසිදායක mobile plan ලබා දෙන ශ්‍රී ලංකාවේ අංක 1 ජාලය dialogue
මේ අපේ ගෙදර කට්ටිය අම YouTube රෙසිපියට කෑම හදනකොට තාත්තා යෝග එක්ස්පර්ට් වෙන්න හදනවා මලයා දැන් FB එකේ ට්‍රෙන්ඩිං ෆොටෝග්‍රැෆර් රට ඉන්න නැන්දෑක ආච්චිය WhatsApp කෝල් මයි මමයි බවයි දැන් Insta එකේ ස්ටාර්ස්ලා ගෙදර හැමෝටම ඕනේ YouTube Facebook Instagram WhatsApp Viber ඔක්කොම එකතු කරපු එක ප්ලෑන් එකක් තියනවාද
ඔව් හඳුන්වා දෙන dialogue home broadband home social plan එක GB 40ක් මාසෙටම රුපියල් 575යි සති දෙකක් ගානේ ගෙවන්න ඕනේ නම් GB 20ක් රුපියල් 310යි අදම ඇක්ටිවේට් කරගන්න සුපිරි අධිවේගී dialogue home broadband
Wherever you are, wherever life takes you, we are here to close the distance, connecting you across the island with the latest in global technology, bringing unmatched coverage and connectivity with the best in care. Because you are our number one priority. Today, our relentless dedication to you has elevated us to become the number one in Sri Lanka. Dialogue, the future today.
TikTok Insta fun එක අරගෙන trending video කරන්න views like share කරන හැමෝටම තව challenge කරන්න video බලන්න trend එක හදන්න challenge කරලා fun max කරලා star කෙනෙක් වෙන්නම ඕනෑ නම් ඔයත් fun blaster activate කරන්න
අලුත්ම TikTok සහ Insta dialogue fun blaster මාසෙටම රුපියල් 297ක් විතරයි අදම activate කරගන්න වාසිදායක mobile plan ලබා දෙන ශ්‍රී ලංකාවේ අංක 1 ජාලය dialogue
මේ අපේ ගෙදර කට්ටිය අම YouTube රෙසිපියට කෑම හදනකොට තාත්තා යෝග එක්ස්පර්ට් වෙන්න හදනවා මලයා දැන් FB එකේ ට්‍රෙන්ඩිං ෆොටෝග්‍රැෆර් රට ඉන්න නැන්දෑක ආච්චිය WhatsApp කෝල් මයි මමයි බවයි දැන් Insta එකේ ස්ටාර්ස්ලා ගෙදර හැමෝටම ඕනේ YouTube Facebook Instagram WhatsApp Viber ඔක්කොම එකතු කරපු එක ප්ලෑන් එකක් තියනවාද
ඔව් හඳුන්වා දෙන dialogue home broadband home social plan එක GB 40ක් මාසෙටම රුපියල් 575යි සති දෙකක් ගානේ ගෙවන්න ඕනේ නම් GB 20ක් රුපියල් 310යි අදම ඇක්ටිවේට් කරගන්න සුපිරි අධිවේගී dialogue home broadband
Wherever you are, wherever life takes you, we are here to close the distance, connecting you across the island with the latest in global technology, bringing unmatched coverage and connectivity with the best in care. Because you are our number one priority. Today, our relentless dedication to you has elevated us to become the number one in Sri Lanka. Dialogue, the future today.
TikTok Insta fun එක අරගෙන trending video කරන්න views like share කරන හැමෝටම තව challenge කරන්න video බලන්න trend එක හදන්න challenge කරලා fun max කරලා star කෙනෙක් වෙන්නම ඕනෑ නම් ඔයත් fun blaster activate කරන්න
අලුත්ම TikTok සහ Insta dialogue fun blaster මාසෙටම රුපියල් 297ක් විතරයි අදම activate කරගන්න වාසිදායක mobile plan ලබා දෙන ශ්‍රී ලංකාවේ අංක 1 ජාලය dialogue
මේ අපේ ගෙදර කට්ටිය. අම YouTube රෙසිපියට කෑම හදනකොට තාත්තා යෝග එක්ස්පර්ට් වෙන්න හදනවා. මලයා දැන් FB එකේ ට්‍රෙන්ඩිං ෆොටෝග්‍රැෆර්. රට ඉන්න නැන්දැක ආච්චිය WhatsApp call මයි. මමයි බවයි.
Hello and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Sri Lanka Esports National Qualifier CSGO Grand Finals. We just saw the conclusion of game number 1 where ZeGG took a very convincing win against Maximum Esports Revolutionary Gamers. We are just about to head into map number 2, which is going to be on Inferno, if I'm not mistaken. And that's going to be an interesting one. We'll have to wait and see whether RG can basically get a redemption arc going here with game number 2. But right now, ZeGG looks absolutely strong here with the likes of ROACH going in for 30 plus kills in that game number 1. We'll have to wait and see what happens in game number 2. But of course, do stay tuned in that there's much more action coming your way with League of Legends happening, as well as a couple of single player titles happening as well. And we are just about to head into the knife round. So right now we have RG starting on the terrorist side with ZeGG starting on the CT side. Yeah, just the knife round to start things off. Already both teams obviously pushing in towards that mid area for this knife fight that is going to ensue here. We have the first few kills going in favor of Revolutionary Gamers, and RG takes a very convincing knife round here to start things off. It's going to be a bit of a warm-up before we actually start the round. All right, we are just about to head into it. 10 seconds left on the clock before we do head into this round number 1. We have RG on the CT side, we have ZeGG on the terrorist side. Good luck, have fun is the call from both teams, and we are into the pistol round by the looks of it. The terrorist side are going to be pushing in towards that back alley area through into windows here, going in towards top mid. They are pushing into A side quite aggressively here. They haven't cleared this angle, and Hotaaa manages to take out Defiance. BenJ is going to be there for the trade here, but Hotaaa manages to pick up 2, manages to pick up 3 here. Some really good shots coming out from him onto ChromnZ and ROACH. Both Hyper is going to be there for the trade, finally making it a 3v0 at this time, and they do get the defuse off, and RG takes the pistol round. I mean, for the redemption arc, this is as good as it can get. There's a lovely performance coming out from Hotaaa, anchoring the site on his own and managing to pick up 3 as things started going out. And hero for the cleanup, 2 kills that came along with it. So we do have that buy round coming out. We have a couple of SMGs coming out on the side of RG. Let's have a look at what ZeGG wants to do this time around. They did push out into that A side quite aggressively, but this time around we do have a bit more of a default going out here. Bananas is going to get smoked off for the time being. Top mid is also smoked for the time being. In the meantime, we have still a bit of a default going out. Everyone looking for that initial pick that they can find. We have balcony being held by one of the players from RG as well, but the push is still going to be coming in towards this A side with one of the players going in through bananas here. sandbags. One of the players is going to be holding in that is going to be Hero, who was holding through sandbags, so he's going to be getting that kill. In the meantime, zIppA manages to find ChromnZ as well. That was at patio there at a shot that he does manage to find that kill, I think. In the meantime, down to very low HP is Defiance, down to 10 HP by the looks of it. ROACH looking to come in through balcony, which is going to be held there by, who is holding balcony there? Oh, what a shot by Defiance. Defiance with his deagle is absolutely deadly. We did see him on Mirage as well, getting multiple frags with that deagle in hand. It's down to a 3v4 now, so this default so far is paying off for them. They managed to pick up a kill onto zIppA. They managed to, ROACH finds another kill onto Hotaaa as well. What shots coming out from these guys, absolutely insane. Hero now going to get pushed in through bananas, manages to pick up BenJ as well. There's another push coming out, he's down to low HP, needs to be careful. I'm not sure where he was looking. Hero manages to go down to Defiance, but RG manages to run the timer down and will pick up the next round as well. So now we do have the first buy round coming out for the side of ZeGG. We have a AWP in the hands of Defiance by the looks of it. Immediately a bit of a mid push coming out from the side of ZeGG here. One player going in towards the banana from ramp. Rest of the players are at top mid. One player coming in through back alleys into stairs. That is going to be Hyper. Still coming through into balcony by the looks of it. They are still trying to hit this A side quite aggressively. They will find that first kill. ROACH is the man who finds that kill here. They do find another onto Hotaaa as well. That's ChromnZ picking up that kill. Down to 3 players on the side of RG to try and retake this A site. ChromnZ peeks through, does get tagged down low. He does manage to win out that duel against zIppA there. Down to the last two, Maya and Hotaaa here. Maya actually gets taken out. Down to the last man, Hero. He is coming through archers here into a long. Going to be backing off for the time being. Going to go in towards that library area. He's going to be held though. 2 players are holding that area. He's going to get pushed by 4 of these players. BenJ pushing in as well. They are trying to look for one kill. Hero down to very low HP. Still looking for the pick here, not really finding it, and finally goes down to Defiance on that deagle. And they do find the first round on the side of ZeGG here. Roshni Gamers still with the lead. Will be able to buy up into a couple of pistols by the looks of it. Eco not looking too great for them. The push is going to be through bananas. 2 players holding this angle for the time being. The duel is going to be happening. Hero picks up 2, but the trades are going to be there with ROACH and Defiance picking up 2 there onto Hero and Maya, making it a 3v3. A couple of deagles to play around with. zIppA is on a deagle. ROACH is going to be holding this. He is looking at truck by right now. The rest of CT is going to be coming in through bananas here into the spawn. Hotaaa with the rifle in hand. They did come in through this angle to try and pick up a couple of rifles here. They have to get into sight here. Couple of shots being landed. BenJ manages to pick up 1, but the trade is going to be there. zIppA manages to find 1 as well. Down to the last man surviving. It's a 1v1. ROACH will finally go down, and RG with that save round manages to pick up that round. RG definitely having a bit of a redemption arc here by the looks of things for this second map. Hero has been the man to look out for with these initial picks that he has been getting for the team. He's 6 kills in already. Bit of a slow start for ROACH. In the meantime, again, the push is going to be towards this back alley side, going in through that second mid into window. Window is going to be held by one of the players at least. No one really pushing in towards O. Meanwhile, zIppA finds one. ChromnZ is going to be there for the trade on to Hero though. Hotaaa managing to delay things for the time being. The push is still coming in towards his A side from top mid. Coming in through A shot is going to be two players. One of the players are holding from Cemetery. AWP in the hands of Hotaaa as well. Cemetery is going to get cleared though, but zIppA and Hero manages to take out ChromnZ here. Coming in through balcony, ChromnZ gets taken out. They're looking for the last man surviving. That's going to be BenJ. They have an idea of where he is right now. BenJ manages to pick up zIppA though. He's not really getting pushed from anyone. They are playing it safe, RG. They don't want to throw it away and give BenJ 1v1s. We saw how deadly it is when he is given those 1v1 engagements. Flash coming through. Yeah, that was actually a smoke. Does get spotted up. BenJ manages to pick up another. Now down to a 1v2 right now. BenJ again making it happen right now for the side of ZeGG here. Managing to clear out Cemetery here, going into the site. He's getting pushed in from A shot as well, but finally Hotaaa manages to pick up that kill on to BenJ, and they go up 4-1. We will see ZeGG going in for a save if I'm not mistaken. I don't think they had the economy to buy up. Might be a very aggressive push since they are on a bunch of pistols. They are going in through that window area through the second mid here. We do see top mid being smoked off and a nade being thrown as well. All 5 players clumped up here, taking a little bit of damage. The grenade is going to get thrown in as well into that. zIppA in the meantime does find ROACH. The spam comes through. BenJ will find that kill. Very much needed. Now he does pick up a rifle. He is down to low HP though. They are pushing him fast here. Oh, lovely pick. They are coming in from zIppA, but he does get shot down from balcony by Defiance on that deagle. Maya picks up ChromnZ there, and last man surviving is going to be Hotaaa versus Hyper here. The AWP in the hands of Hotaaa. He's on the deagle so far. The bomb has been picked up. He is going to try and plant this in a site. He will try and get the plant down. Hotaaa is going to be pushing this. The bomb has been planted. Can he hold this rifle versus deagle in the hands? AWP is also available for Hotaaa if he does want to use it, but he is on this deagle. He does get spotted out, and ZeGG on that save manages to close it out, and what a round for them. Definitely a much more closer game than map number 1 on Mirage. So we do have a bit of a save coming out from RG, whereas we do have the full side of ZeGG buying up. To a bunch of rifles, 2 players are pushing up, looking to push up through bananas here, but decided against it and going towards mid. 1 player going into stairs here, probably trying to drop down through balcony. The spike is rotating in towards that top mid area. They have picked up one onto zIppA. Just a solo player holding inside the A side, close left there. 1 player, Hotaaa peeks through with that deagle, manages to pick up ROACH there, but the trade is going to be there through BenJ and gets caught looking the other way around. ChromnZ pick up 1, Defiance picks up that kill onto Maya as well, down to the last man, Hero in a 1v4. He is going to be coming in through that Archer's area, going to go into kitchen. Decided against it and going to be rotating back into Archers by the looks of it. They have planted. The side of ZeGG is holding it close, not really giving him 1v1s and not really wanting to throw away any weapons. Okay, manages to pick up a rifle. Might look to save it. Yes, it looks like he is going to be saving this rifle, running all the way into the B site. And now the side of ZeGG is going to be on the hunt for this last player, trying to clean him up, make sure that he is not able to carry this rifle into the next round. So ZeGG is now closing the gap. Hero needs to be careful. He is so close He does manage to survive though. So they do have a couple of rifles in the hands of RG here. A bit of a default push coming out from the side of ZeGG. Two players heading in towards bananas. A side going to be held by two players. One player all the way in window right now. Mid window going to get molled off here. ChromnZ looking to push through into A side. They are holding it on two different angles. Maya as well as Hotaaa is there to hold down A side. ChromnZ is actually on a bit of a lurk here. Is really divided from his team. Going to get molotoved off. He's going to get forced back. In the meantime, the bomb is going to be going towards that stairs area. He's going to be backing off towards back alley. Three players huddled up in top mid. No real presence being shown so far. Maya still holding out on that B site. But the rotation has been called out from the side of ZeGG. They are trying to barrel themselves into this A site here. We have archers being pushed by one of the players. Needs to be careful. We might have a fight eschewing there. Yes, ChromnZ wins out on it. Balcony is going to get pushed with the shotgun in hand. Manages to pick up one, but the trades are going to be there. Down to the last two players. Hotaaa and Maya are going to be in a 2v4. They have to come all the way through. But meanwhile, there is a flank coming through. But ChromnZ has gotten himself all the way into kitchen as well as archers and now going to be able to wrap around. Meanwhile, the two players left on the side of RG manages to pick up one down to the last player. Hotaaa in a 1v3 right now and will finally be put down, and ZeGG evens things up. It is 4-4 going into the 9th round. Definitely a much closer game than last time around. BenJ the top fragger for the side of ZeGG, whereas zIppA has been the top fragger for the side of RG here. Our players are going to be moving out. Two players heading towards banana, one player through mid stairs. Window is going to get held by one of the players at least. They are looking to push towards this B site. Going to be on the underpass. ChromnZ picks up 3 quick kills. Good God, this man just went ham. Down to the last two players on the side of RG here. Hero going to be the last man surviving in a 1v5. And he's in a tough situation. He's going to be holding down the A side for the time being. He's going to get wrapped around. They're looking for the last man. They pick up the bomb on the hands of Defiance. Oh, Hero picks up one. And finally gets taken down by Hyper all the way in A site. And ZeGG takes the lead for the first time in this second map. And we do have a bit of a connection issue with one of the players. And we do have a pause. I'm not entirely sure what happened, but I think we do have a problem with one of the players. Hopefully this won't take too long and we will be able to get back into the game. But right now ZeGG making a comeback, takes the lead for the first time. 4-5 RG just faltering right now. I haven't found an answer for the aggression that ZeGG is showing. And we are back in. It was just a minor issue with one of the players and we're back into the game. So if you guys are in the area, you all can head on over to the play arena to witness the action live here, or obviously watch the live that we are going to be showing throughout the entire day with all the matches being called out here. Right now we are looking at the CSGO finals match number 2, ZeGG versus Revolutionary Gamer. ZeGG with the lead so far. 4-5, a much closer game though. In the meantime, we have ROACH pushing through. Needs to be careful though. Dropping in through patio here. We do have the Molotov being thrown off. Maya picks up the first kill onto ChromnZ all the way in B site. He was coming in through sandbags. They are getting caught out. The push is coming through top mid here. Gets 2 kills. zIppA Defiance is going to be there for the trade now. But it is down to the last two in a 2v4 here. Hyper and Defiance, the last two remaining. He's going to be rotating in towards that B side. B side going to get anchored up by one of the players who's going to be in quad. Going to be jump peeking that, trying to get some information. They are going to be smoking off CT here. Molotov trying to delay things. Going to be going into the side. He's going to get held by Hotaaa. Hotaaa takes out Defiance. Down to the last man surviving. Hyper in a 1v4. Going to get pushed from all the angles possible. Still playing it a little bit safe. They don't want to give him 1v1s as well. They do have the numbers advantage. Oh, Hyper picks up one. Spots out another, takes out another. Good God, this man is on absolute ham. Mine take out another, but Hotaaa is going to be there for the kill finally. Looked like Hyper might be able to clutch that out in a 1v4, but in the end, it was, I think it was Hotaaa who put him down finally for the kill. So all even between these two teams right now going into the 11th round, 5-5. We do have a buy coming out from a couple of the players here. Not all the players are going to be on rifles. And we have a timeout called by the side of ZeGG. So those of you who are just joining in, you all are joining in live for the Sri Lanka Esports National qualifiers, sponsored by, of course, Dialog, Asiada, and also the strategic partner Gamer.LK, who did celebrate their 16th year anniversary just yesterday. They have been the pioneers of Sri Lankan esports for the longest time running, and they continue to take the sport forward in the country alongside Dialog, who has been a part of Sri Lankan esports for the last 10 years as well. Now we do have a server pause, so we do have a problem with one of the players yet again. Finally back into the game here. We have resumed, and we do have a full gun round coming out from either side. I think Hero is going to be the only one on an SMG here. Back again to start things off, we have all the players pushing in through bananas here. 3 players on the side of RG. They are pushing in strong here. Molotov is going to be laid down. The smokes are going to be there. The flashbangs are going to get thrown out as well as the smokes. A lot of utility being utilized. Oh my good God, that peak coming in from Hotaaa going to get shut down immediately by an instant headshot from Hyper, making it a 4v5 now. Hero takes out one. Maya on the other hand takes out ChromnZ as well, making it a bit even now. It's a 4v3 in favor of RG here. The bomb is rotating towards that top mid area. A long is going to be held as well by... Oh, BenJ gets tagged down to 1 HP. Good God. Coming in through balcony is going to be zIppA. They do take out one. Meanwhile, good God, that flick coming out. Defiance will get taken out, but BenJ is going to be there for the trade. It's a Hero versus ROACH and BenJ. BenJ on 1 HP, mind you. Going to be a tough one. Hero technically has to fight one player. If he does find BenJ, who is on 1 HP, one player holding in on graveyard here, and they will find that kill onto Hero. So ZeGG goes up 6-5. The push is, they are playing a bit of a default here, ZeGG right now, a couple of players towards mid area, two players going in through banana here into that B site. B site is going to be held by two players. There's a bit of a save on the side of RG here, zIppA holding stairs right now, and will get put down by ROACH. Going in through top mid into a long, and they do pick up one, but the trade is going to be there immediately from Defiance. But Hero also pushing from the other side. He's going to be able to trade him out. Hotaaa in the meantime goes out, and that's going to be a 2v3 now. Deagle in the hand, the shots are going to whiff, and Maya, the last man standing in a 1v3. They are going to be able to clear out B site here, and they will be able to get in. Maya in a 1v3. Will spot out one, but BenJ is going to be able to put him down, and ZeGG takes a 2-round lead. So we do have another full gun round on our hands. Couple of players going in through into banana here, going to get smoking, going to be smoking his move forward. Stairs is going to be held by Hero as well. No real fights happening so far. Majority of the players are towards this mid side from ZeGG. Oh good God, zIppA manages to take out BenJ and ROACH, both some really good shots from him. Defiance is forced to back off, throwing out a Molotov to smoke his retreat. In the meantime, they are going to be going into that B side. Two players are still holding strong here. They haven't cleared him. And Maya manages to pick up one onto ChromnZ, down to the last man. Last two, Defiance gets taken on Hyper for the trade. He is going to be inside. He's going to get pushed forward. And Hyper manages to pick up Maya as well. Down to a 1v3 now. So a little bit of jiggle peeking going on. Tough situation, and RG manages to close that round out. It's 6-7 now. Still in favor of ZeGG. A much closer game, like I said before, than that game number 1 where ZeGG completely dominated. Push is going to be towards that B side here. Two players going in through bananas, one player through mid here. Smokes laid out. Still trying to push into this B site here. playing it very slow on the side of ZeGG here. Still trying to push in through bananas. Two players dropping down from balcony. They will find that kill onto Hero. Trade is going to be there from zIppA onto BenJ. One player in cemetery here. And he was not cleared, and RG picks up another and makes it all even. Makes this the last round before the half. Shots on to Maya here. Hyper gets taken out. That was all at banana. Defiance gets taken out. Hyper. No, Defiance actually is on 1 HP. He's still not dead. It's a 4v4 technically. Defiance on 1 HP. They are coming through mid-top. Balcony is going to get held by one player inside library as well. Molotovs to try and clean this out. Coming in through stairs. No players in graveyard. zIppA picks up one, looking for more here. Meanwhile, Hero is going to get pushed in as well. Oh, ROACH with a lovely shot onto zIppA there. Defiance picks up that kill onto Hero. The trade is going to be there onto ROACH. It's a 2v2 technically. Finally with the last kill, and RG makes it all even for their half. 7-7. Sorry, 7-8 in favor of RG for the first half. So 1 minute 40 seconds for that second half to begin. But right now RG seems to be making a comeback here after that disappointing game number 1. Their game number 2 looks a lot more solid, a lot more all-rounded strategy coming out from them as well as gunplay. So hopefully they will be able to take this game number 2 and force that all-important game number 3. Right now ZeGG also seems to be pushing back though, not giving RG an easy time. While we do wait though, just a reminder about the format. So the top 3 teams will, or the players of the top 3 teams will fall into a pool where the committee will decide who the national team is. So all these players do have a chance of making it to the national team. "30 seconds on the clock." Right now, BenJ is leading the kill leaderboard for the side of ZeGG, as well as zIppA on the other side. It's 17 kills for RG. There we have it. We are into the first round of the second half on this map number 2. We have RG on the attack, immediately heading towards mid. Maya is going to get tagged a little bit there, down to low HP. That was through bananas and oh, the flash is going to get dodged by Roach. He is going to be pushing towards mid top here. But look at where the bomb is going. Holy moly, they are already rotated into the B side, but in the meantime, Maya will get taken out by Hyper and Roach. But they are rotated into the B side and they will get the plant down most probably. Some shots been landed. Roach manages to find the kill on to Hotaaa as well. Shots been landed. Last player surviving. ChromnZ versus. Oh wow. Bit of a scruff there. But the timer is running out. And finally RG closes out the pistol round. They go up 2 rounds now, 9-7. We have an SMG kind of round coming out from RG here. We have a save round on the hands of ZeGG here. Initial trades happening at mid. Hotaaa manages to take out Roach here. The trade is going to be there onto Hero. Hotaaa manages to take out BenJ as well. It's a 3v4. Maya down to low HP though. Out one, Defiance goes down, ChromnZ down to low HP, sees another zIppA manages to take out Hyper as well, and the last man surviving, ChromnZ, is going to get taken out, and RG up to 10 rounds now, double digits for RG. Oh, the flashes through banana. They are going to be pushing forward here. Takes one, takes two, but the trades are going to be there, making it a 4v2 now. Defiance and Roach, the last two surviving, to try and hold this down. Defiance and Roach pushing in through Hero, Maya, they are all holding. Going to be a tough recheck for Roach and Defiance here. Down to the last man, Roach. And the timer rounds out and he does carry the rifle in to the next round. 11-7 now. Not seeing the same fire that we saw from ZeGG in that map number 1. Molotov thrown out mid here. Again, Molotov's nades are throwing Roach away. Still haven't got into a sight. Hotaaa manages to find Hyper. Oh, ROACH and ChromnZ both getting 2 quick kills, down to a 2v2. Defiance in the meantime gets taken out, and the last man will fall, and Revolutionary Gamers into 12 rounds now. Going in fast. Couple of trades happening here and there. Down to a 4v4. Spamming down balcony is going to be BenJ. He's going to get pushed hard though. Down to the last man on the side of RG here. Last man surviving, and ZeGG finally puts him down to get some breathing room here. 12 to 8. Push is going to be towards Bananas here. Very aggressive push. Maya and Hotaaa both down to low HP. They do find Hyper. They are looking for ChromnZ as well. ChromnZ down to low HP as well. Going to be backing off, but the aggression has paid off. They have got control of the site. Down to the last two in a 2 versus 3. We have a gun round coming out from ZeGG for the most part, a couple of rifles. Start things off here. They are looking for a quick push into the B side through Bananas. Lost Maya, Hotaaa down to low HP. Down to the last 3. 3 versus 5. Down to the last man surviving in a 1v5 now. ZeGG seems to have found their rhythm. And he cleans up the last man, and that was ROACH taking that 12 to 10 now, closing down the lead. quick kills, and ZeGG again at bananas. The cluster there has not been working out for RG, losing multiple players, trying to push into that B side. You have AWP in the hands of Maya as well as Defiance by the looks of it, yeah. Bit of a misclick by ChromnZ. No one really pushing bananas right now. Meanwhile, zIppA does get taken out by Defiance on that AWP. Ooh. Nice shot there from Maya onto ROACH. One player holding under balcony. Twelve to 12 now. ZeGG making a comeback. Can RG hold on to force that all-important game number 3, or will ZeGG walk away with a 2-0 whitewash victory here? AWP is still in the hands of Defiance. We do have a timeout called by RG here, trying to strategize on how well to go about this, because they have been losing consecutive rounds now. Five seconds on the clock. 21 kills on Defiance, Hyper with 20 kills. We have 19 kills on, who's this? Naz? I'm pretty sure he was not there in the first game. But either way, the push is going towards this mid area. Mid top is going to get covered up as well. They are going to try and go through stairs into balcony, also one of the players. Might have been just a bit of a fake here. Maya is pushing through stairs into the balcony area. ROACH coming in through balcony, will find one. Defiance in the meantime finds two with that operator. It's a collide by him. ROACH finds another. Hotaaa manages to get the trade, but he is left in a 1v4 impossible situation. Manages to take two though, down to no HP at all, and that's ZeGG taking the lead yet again, 13-12. That's going to be a bit of a problem now for RG, because I don't think they have the economy to try and buy here. Molotovs are being laid out here. It's going to be a bit of a default coming out from RG here, but ROACH are picking up the first. Maya with the trade on to Defiance, who had the... Wait, what? Was there a deagle headshot onto the off player on the side of ZeGG? What a shot. Meanwhile, the bomb is going towards that stairs area. B B side is going to be held by, who's holding B side? Not entirely sure. The entrance into A shot is going to get blocked off. But through the stairs is going to be another lovely shot by zIppA onto ROACH there. The trade is going to be there from ChromnZ. Down to a 3v3 now. So 3v3, timer is running out, the bomb is going towards that B site area. B is going to be held by BenJ. BenJ takes out Hotaaa down to a 2v1 now, 30 seconds left on the clock. They need to get the plant down. He is still holding out the site and he might get taken out. Finally they do find the kill, but both the players are extremely low on HP. In the meantime, we have one of the players pushing in through truck here, as well as one player coming in through bananas. One player managed to get inside construction by the looks of it. A hyper misses out on the smoke. Maya has no idea that one of the players are coming in through. Oh, he does manage to find ChromnZ though with the deagle shot. Now hyper peeks through and Maya finds another. And RG makes things all even, 13-13. Are we going to see an OT game right now between these two teams is going to be the question. Some really good shots coming out from the side of RG in that round. A Molotov forward onto bananas here. 3 players pushing through bananas to 3 players on the side of ZeGG also holding this down for the time being. In the meantime, 2 players rotating in towards that A long area. 1 player getting into stairs as well. They're still pushing in through bananas. They're up to the car as well as sandbags right now. Sandbags still not cleared though. They will now clear it, might find a player here. ChromnZ so close onto this angle. Does he peek this? Is going to be the question. He gets blinded up. He sees him. ChromnZ gets taken out by Maya. That flash forward, not really working out. They find the first pick. They are now trying to push into this B side. They do find Hyper behind the side as well. Defiance finds one onto BenJ. BenJ will get taken out by Hero. Hotaaa is going to be taking out Hyper now. They have taken control. RG might go up here. Oh, lovely grenade coming in. Not going to be finding a kill though, but massive damage being done. It's a 4v2. Defiance and ROACH to try and take this back. The blind is going to be there, but no damage is going to be done. They are trying to take this. They are coming in through gardens as well. They find one. ROACH finds zIppA as well. Oh, Defiance finds another, but the trade is going to be there. Hero finds the last 2 and RG goes up to 14-13 right now. Right now, this is going to be a tough one. They do have the buy on both sides. ChromnZ has picked up the operator right now. He does have the op in his hand. They are going to be going with the bomb towards the banana area. 2 players pushing into banana. 3 players going in towards the mid area. 1 player in stairs right now. We are looking at the openers going in towards the patio window area right now, going in towards, down towards stairs to top mid. They're looking for info right now, looking for a pick. 1 player holding in balcony. Oh, they had no idea. BenJ and him are so close to each other. As the smoke runs out, the Molotov is going to delay things quite a bit. We do see the flash coming through. They're still trying to push into this A side by the looks of it right now. Balcony, 1 player in pits right now towards cemetery. There, ROACH finds 2 onto Hero and Maya. Can he make things all even here? Defiance finds the kill, as well as Defiance finds another, and it's 14-14. What a fight between these two teams. What a match number 2 this is turning out to be, and right now RG does not have a proper buy here. Already the push is going to be towards Banana. 4 players are barreling it down here. 1 player, Hyper, is going to be the one in sight. He's going to get molted off. Hyper finds 2 onto Hotaaa as well as Dopeness there. And they are forced to back off. 4 players already inside B side here. That push really not working out in the end. Hero now pushing in towards the top mid here, trying to get into side. There is 1 player holding in balcony, actually towards cemetery here. ChromnZ with the AWP is going to get peeked, and he finds a kill onto Hero, down to the last 2 players. He finds another. ChromnZ with that op, making it happen down to the last man. zIppA finds that kill. Will pick up the AWP and will get peeked through, and ZeGG gets on to match point. Are we going to see an OT is the question here. Can RG force overtime? $23 kills for ChromnZ right now. The push is going to be towards Banana. 2 players. It's going to get molted down. Hotaaa is the first one to go down. ChromnZ already picking up the first kill here. ChromnZ going to peek through again, but Maya is going to put him down. It's a 1-for-1 trade in the end. The trades are going to come through, but he's down to 11 HP. The flashes forward. They are trying to push up through mid, top mid here, going in towards this A site. 1 player holding close below balcony. 1 player back of sight. 1 player pushing in through long as well. Need to be careful. Flashed up. The Molotov is going to push them back. Everyone smoked off for the time being. ROACH inside the smoke, a very dangerous spot for him to be in. He goes to peek through, gets 1, might find the second as well, but no, he does not. He gets put down. It's down to a 3v3 now. One player anchoring inside. He will get taken down. That was Hyper going down. Makes it a 2v3 now. BenJ and Defiance left in a 2v3 to try and win this match number 2. The bomb finally gets planted. Can RG force the OT that they desperately need right now to stay alive? 1 player coming in through Bananas. Other player coming in through Garden. The operator in the hands of Maya. Maya puts down Defiance. BenJ, the sole survivor now in a 1v2. Maya down to low HP. He finds Hero in a 1v1. Maya with the AWP in hand. BenJ is going to be pushing him forward. Jumps through. Can he find the kill? He does find the kill. But does he have the time? He goes in for the defuse. And he will have the time. And that is it. ZeGG takes it home after a very, very tough map number 2. What an insane map number 2 we had between these 2 teams. But ZeGG are your champions for the national qualifiers for CSGO, and what a dominant performance they had in map number 1. But map number 2, they had to fight. But the champions for the day is going to be ZeGG for the Counter-Strike title. BenJ, ChromnZ, Dodomeister, Hyper, ROACH and Defiance, as well as Watson to close things out. What a performance from them. That map number 2 was definitely a fight that we had. RG fighting hard, fighting strong, but in the end it was ZeGG who reigned supreme to take the title for Counter-Strike in the national qualifiers. But with that, we do come to the close of the Counter-Strike title. We do have more titles coming your way. We do have League of Legends happening next, so do stay tuned in with us. We'll be going in for a very short lunch break. We'll be back after that with the League of Legends happening next, so do stay tuned in. And of course, just a reminder, the entire event is sponsored by Dialog and of course the strategic partner Gamer.LK, who did celebrate their 16th year anniversary. So massive shout out to them. But we will be heading into a very short break, so do stay tuned in with us. We'll be there for League of Legends and more single player titles happening today.